everyone, my name is Shawn in case you don't know, and welcome back to another video. Today is Monday, so I'm going to be talking about one of my all-time favorite TV shows that you need to watch. I just need to talk about the show for a second and how much I absolutely love the show. So this show is called Expedition Unknown. And now before I go into describing the show, just go into the show with an open mind, because the way that the show is edited and the amount of crazy stuff in the show is so much different than what the word archaeology makes you think of. This show brings tons of conspiracies and tons of revelations and tons of discoveries to light. It's really fascinating and interesting. It teaches you about history while also showing this guy having these amazing adventures and finding new relics and stuff that were lost in history. The main guy is Josh Gates. He's a really funny guy. Josh Gates is the main guy in the show, and he's just so funny and entertaining, and he just makes the show so interesting. He gets to explore the cultures of different countries that he visits while also teaching everyone about history and while also making his own archaeology discoveries. I hope I worded that right. There's also some episodes where he's with a group and they're opening coffins, and I think that's like Egypt Live or something like that. So if you are interested in mummies, which I personally am not, but I did watch the episodes, but if you're really interested in mummies, because I know some people really like that, then go ahead and watch Egypt Live and watch those episodes because they're really interesting. My personal favorite episode is Nazis in Argentina, and I highly recommend that you watch that episode. Here's the thing with me and the Nazis and Hitler. I do not like them. They horrify me. They disgust me. But it's interesting that history might not be what we think it is. It might be drastically different. And I'm not going to spoil the episode, but Josh Gates uncovers some stuff that may drastically change what the world currently thinks about what happened to Hitler and Nazis. Josh Gates also goes to a wide variety of different countries, and there's some really interesting spots that you might be like, oh wow, like that could be a future travel destination for me to do. And I feel like by the editing that they use to make the show really fun, and by Josh Gates' funny humor and stuff, and all these amazing discoveries, I feel like there's a chance that could bring a new generation into archaeology, because I feel like a lot of people, when they think of archaeology and history and that type, they think, oh, that's so boring. But if you watch the show, it's actually really fascinating and interesting. It might get more people interested in history and archaeology and all this type of stuff. So I think that's really neat that Josh has this show and is getting a new audience of people involved in the show. I know for me personally, I liked history, but I didn't like history shows, found them really boring, and I thought archaeology would be boring. But I just had the TV on, I was just flipping through channels, seeing if anything caught my interest, and all of a sudden I turned on Expedition Unknown, and I was like, this show is a wee bit interesting. And then I kept watching it and I was like, I actually really like this show. So I added it to my library on YouTube TV, and as the new episodes pop in, I've been watching them. I also think that if you're looking for some crazy ones that might change your current thoughts about history, I recommend checking out the Amelia Earhart episode. And that episode reveals a couple different theories about where Amelia Earhart may have landed. So yeah, that is the show that I'm currently obsessed with that I think everyone needs to watch. It is on Discovery Channel. I think there's a Discovery app or a Discovery website where you can watch some episodes, or if you have cable you can watch it there, or if you have YouTube TV you can just add it to your library. Anyways, if you really enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to me if you haven't already. All of my other social media will be linked down in the description below, and if the Discovery Channel website does have episodes on it, I think it does, I think it has a couple episodes, but if it does have those episodes, then I'll link the link to that down in the description below, so you can easily just click on it to go and watch the Expedition Unknown episodes. I hope all of you are having a great week, and I'll see you next Monday where I talk about other amazing TV shows and movies. Bye!